In this week's video, I'm going to show you why the cash balance in your business is this big when it should be this big. It really has a lot to do with spending habits and a few other problems that I'm seeing. And I'm also going to show you 3 things you can do right now to fix the situation. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Eddie Hood and I am one of the partners here at Ignite Spot Outsourced Accounting. And today we're talking about how to increase the amount of cash in your bank account balance. What I'm finding when I analyze companies is that an entrepreneur's spending habits in his or her personal life are mirroring how the business spends money. So for business owners who are really good with their money, they follow a budget, they don't carry debt, they have long-term investment strategies, the businesses tend to reflect that. But for business owners who don't really do those things, they just spend as the money comes in, there is no budget, we're having a good time, we'll make more money later, we'll figure it out mentality. Those are the businesses that are struggling. I think because as entrepreneurs, we are convinced that businesses are supposed to grow like a hockey stick really fast and that it's supposed to be this sexy thing to be a business owner. And so we spend our way into fast growth and we justify low cash balances because we're growing right now. We're investing into the system, right? So we're always just dumping more and more money into this thing. And at the end of the year, we have very little to show for it, other than a large tax bill most of the time. Well, let's hit pause on that mentality. I love that you're growing. I love that you're working hard and hustling. But we're gonna rewire the way you think about money here. When a dollar comes in the door, I want you to hold on to it and figure out how to invest that in something that will return more dollars, not just take them away from you. This is not a judgmental video. I'm not saying you are broken. I'm saying you're human. And if we're going to increase that cash balance, let's identify 3 things you can do right now to fix that. Tip number 1, I want you to read a book. This is a book called The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. You've probably seen this book. You've probably heard about it. Now, there are a lot of finance books out there, but the reason why I like this one is because it talks about your relationship with money. See, we all have a different relationship with it. Some of us fear money, some of us are excited about it, some of us think it's too complex and so we'll just give it to somebody else to deal with. But there is a real tangible thing happening there between you and your bank account and your business's bank account that you need to address. And you need to understand that about yourself. So I would encourage you to read The Psychology of Money. This book cost me, I don't know, $20. $20 at the bookstore and is worth every penny plus probably several $100,000 more. Get this book, go read it. The second thing you can do to improve your money management habits without losing your mind, because nobody wants to spend their free time working on a budget. We'd rather hang out with friends and go to the movies and build businesses. I understand that. But actually getting good at budgeting is the real sexy thing because that's what creates the wealth. Being good with money is what builds real empires here. So one of the things you can do is get some education and training in person. And I would suggest going to any one of the live events out there hosted by some of the best financial thinkers in this time. One of the best, of course, is Dave Ramsey. He's got several different events you can go to throughout the year. All you gotta do is go to his website, click on events at the top there, scroll down, and you can consider going to any one of those. The third thing you can do right now to actually improve your money management habits is to get a coach, right? To get somebody who will hold you accountable and will meet with you periodically throughout the month to make sure that you're on track. Now, who's that coach? That's me, that's us. I hate to break the bubble here. I don't wanna be a commercial, but we're gonna just say that an outsourced accountant can help you with this. You need a good accountant. It doesn't have to be Ignite Spot. You can use your current accountant or somebody you trust who is financially savvy and understands books and accounting and debits and credits and ledgers and all that other stuff, right? If you think about going to the gym, if you want to lose weight, what do most people do if they actually start getting serious about it? They hire a trainer because they go to the gym, once or twice and they do a few machines and they try to figure it out. Then they just get tired and overwhelmed and go home and sit back on the couch and eat Doritos. That's exactly what happens when you decide to get wealthy as a business. If it's not your wheelhouse and you don't really know where to start and there's a lot to think about, you'll get in, you'll poke around in QuickBooks for a while and you'll figure it out, but then other more interesting things will pop up and take your attention. You need that coach to bring you back consistently and say, hey, we set some financial goals here. Let's figure this out. So if you're interested in doing that and you would like to see if we're a good fit for you on a coaching side, go to ignitespot.com. You can click the little tab at the top that says free QuickBooks review. Really what we're doing is just giving you 30 minutes of one of our accountants' time to talk with you and go over how we can help and give you some free advice. If you found this video helpful, I am so grateful that you've been here, and I've got another video for you to watch. I just did a video recently on the difference between revenue and wealth, and there's a real big difference here. Entrepreneurs are very focused on growing top line revenue. You know, let's go from being a $1 million company to a $100 million company. That's the goal. Notice nowhere in that statement does it say, let's actually improve our cash balance from 100 grand to 300 grand. That's the number that actually matters. So if you're interested in doing that, check out this video next.